during the entire period of hearing, kayo pong mag-asawa and the rest of the co-accused ay makukulong at mapapahiwalay sa inyong mga anak.
Gusto namin maintindihan, paano nagkaroon ng payong? Paano nagkaroon ng sasakyan? Paano nagkaroon ng building na parang mall? Ano yung relevance po ng tanong? So, sabihin, okay, kung 15 billion, edi 15 billion. 10 billion, edi 10 billion. It's an innocent question because that basically explains why bumili kayo ng kotse dahil gusto niyo yung payong. Di ba? I think that is the point of the question. So, we can proceed po with Congresswoman Luis.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. My questions are addressed to Mr. Discaya. Mr. Chair, may I clear if Mr. Discaya is still attesting to the truthfulness of the contents of his affidavit dated September 6, 2025, which he presented in the Senate and where he identified lawmakers and DPWH officials allegedly involved in the anomaly in flood control projects. Mr. Discaya, ito po ba yung pinatutuhanan niyo ba?
Yes, by order. Nakasulat po dito na.
Your narration of facts in your affidavit involves billions of pesos. Mr. Discaya, significantly under the law, if it is 50 million and below, the case is violation of Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act. But if the case is more than 50 million, it constitutes violation of anti-plunder law. I want you to realize violation of anti-plunder law is punishable by life imprisonment and it is a no-bail offense. This means if information will be filed by the Sandigan against you and your other co-accused during the entire period of hearing, kayo pong mag-asawa and the rest of the co-accused ay makukulong at mapapahiwalay sa inyong mga anak. Do you realize that?
Your Honor, ano po, lahat po ng project po namin ay nakuha po namin sa public meeting.
Mr. Chair, can we please direct the resource person to be responsive to the question?
Please be responsive to this guy.
Your Honor, lahat po ng project namin ay nakuha po namin sa public meeting.
Mr. Chair, for the guidance of the resource person, I will repeat the question. Earlier, ang sabi po ni Mr. Discaya, to this time, ay pinatutuhanan pa rin niya ang dinalaman ng kanyang sinumpaang salaysay. And I wish to remind him that that sinumpaang salaysay constitute an offense we call violation of anti-plunder law. Plunder, to distinguish the same from Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act, Mr. Discaya, is punishable by capital punishment, is a capital offense, punishable by life imprisonment, and is a no-bail offense. Which means, kung ang kaso po'y may sasampalaban sa inyong mag-asawa, kasama ang inyong mga co-accused, the entire period of hearing, kayo po'y nakakulong at mapapahiwalay ko sa inyong mga anak. Yun po ba'y nare-realize nyo when you executed this sinumpaang salaysay, Mr. Discaya?
Your Honor, tatangin ko na po ang legal counsel.
Mr. Chair, I don't understand that it seems that the resource person executed an affidavit without realizing the implications of the contents.
This is one of the discussion.
To simplify the question, Mr. Diskaya, nauunawaan niyo po ba ang repercussion, ang epekto, ang implication, ang consequence ng salaysay na inyong isinagawa sa inyong buhay, pamilya?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand as well that in this affidavit, Mr. Diskaya, kayo po'y umamin na? Do you understand that? You already made an admission about the commission of the case of plunder with your affidavit.
No, Your Honor.
But you were the one narrating.
Kasi, Your Honor, ano po ito? Pinilit lang po kami, Your Honor. Pinilit lang po.
That is for you to prove. But in as far as this committee is concerned, including the members, when we go over your sinumpaang salaysay, to me it appears you are admitting already to the case of plunder. And the worst thing, Mr. Diskaya, among the lawmakers and the DPWH officials whom you identified, all of them denied. Do you understand the implication of this?
I asked the lawyer.
Yes, please.
Your Honor, yes po.
You understand? Okay. So,
Sorry, before proceeding, Congressman Luis, ano yung context na sinabi yung pinilit na po kayo?
Nandito po sa akin salaysay na ayaw po namin magbigay.
Okay, alright.
Kaya
Hindi ko kayo pinilit isulat itong affidavit.
Hindi po.
Okay, alright. Thank you.
okay, so, naiintindihan mo ang implication consequences ng affidavit mo. Hindi ka ba natatakot makulong?
Natatakot, Your Honor.
Hindi ka ba natatakot makulong ang asawa mo?
Natatakot, Your Honor.
Hindi ka ba natatakot na mapalayo kayong mag-asawa sa inyong mga anak?
Natatakot, Your Honor.
Then why? Why
Kaya
did you execute this affidavit?
Your Honor, mas natatakot po kasi kami sa buhay namin ngayon dahil kinukuwib na po kami ng taong bayan. Kaya po, nag-execute po kami ng affidavit na ito dahil 120 million Pilipinos po ang parang gusto kami patayin at kami na rin po pinag-uusapan sa mga misa ng simbahan. Opo, kaya po napilitan po ako, sa totoo lang po, napilitan lang po akong yung mga kamag-anak ko na gusto na nilang magsalita. Sapagkat po lumalabas na parang ang sama-sama po namin. Parang gusto kami patayin ng buong 120 million na Pilipino. Kaya ngayon po, nag-isip po ng misis ko at ako po na mas mabuti pong yung mga pinangalanan na lang po namin dito ang maging kaaway namin at yun na lang po, alam namin po na ito lang po ang papatay sa amin, itong mga tao dito. Hindi po yung 120 Pilipino na gusto kami takayin. At yung nangyayari po sa amin dito ngayon ay parang nakakahiya. Para kami magnanakaw. Samantalang hindi naman po kami nagnakaw. Napilitan lang po kami gawin ang bagay na ito sapagkat mutual terminate nila ang mga project namin. Hindi kami pinasisingil. Road right of way ang nangyayari po. Kaya po, kami po ay sinigaw na lang po namin to kasi namili po kami mag-asawa. Bulak, 1 kilong bulak o 1 kilong ginto. Ang pinili po namin, 1 kilong ginto. Dahil po na, pareho na naman siya mabigat. Yung bulak sa ginto, pareho siya mabigat. Pero pinili po namin yung ginto. Ang kahit po kami mamatay bukas o papatay po kami ng mga politikong ilang peraso na ito, eh alam po namin na may tagal po kaming mamamatay kaysa naman patayin po kami ng buong Pilipino sa Pilipinas na kahit saan po kami magpunta sa dulo ng Mindanao, Luzon at Visayas ay parang kaaway po namin lahat ng mga Pilipino. Samantala ngayon po, natatakot po kami sa buhay namin. Alam namin kung sino lang kaaway namin. Yung mga pinangalanan po namin dito, ito lang po ang alam namin kaaway. Hindi po 120 million Pilipino po ang kaaway namin. Kaya sana po, pagbigyan po sana kami kasi yung iba po mga gusto pa pong mag-witness ng mga contractor, kung ako po ay inyong parurusahan po sa ginawa kong ito at ako po ay papagalitan po ninyo, wala na pong iba pang sisigawan ng mga contractor sa buong Pilipinas. Dahil na matatakot na sila kung ano po ang mangyayari sa akin. Kasi ang nangyayari po, parang bibigyan po tayo ng budya sa iba't ibang pang mga contractor na, hoy, tingnan nyo, ang nangyayari kay Curly at saka kay Sarah, tutulad pa kayo dyan para mag-star witness. Hindi na sila sisigaw, parang nagbibigay po tayo ng anyaya sa lahat ng mga tao na ang maging star witness.
Chair, if I may interrupt our resource persons, I wish to believe that we are not a witness, much less a state witness. And that reminds me as well of paragraph 33 of your affidavit. Who gave you the idea about state witness?
Bali, ito po ay sinubukan po namin sapagkat kami po ang...
Please respond to the question, Mr. Vizcaya.
Tinanong ko rin po sa mga lawyers din po namin.
What do you understand about becoming a state witness? Who decides for you to become a state witness?
Presidente po at saka yung Senate po.
I don't think so, Mr. Vizcaya. Becoming a state witness is a decision that comes from the court and not from you. And there are requirements that we have to consider. If I may share this to the public, under the rules of court, to become a state witness, number one, the testimony must be there must be an absolute necessity for the testimony. Number two, it can be corroborated. Number three, no other direct evidence. Number four, no previous conviction. And number five, the accused must appear as not the most guilty. Do you think with these requirements, the court will approve your application to become a state witness?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Do you appear as not most guilty?
Yes po, Your Honor.
But you have to realize nonetheless, Mr. Vizcaya, it is not you who decide. It is the court who decides whether you will be admitted or not as a state witness. And if you are not admitted as state witness, definitely then you will be one of the co-accused. And with your admission that you made already in the Senate and before this committee, I think the offense of plunder is already established. That is why I wish to go back to the question. What made you decide to execute this affidavit, considering the very complicated consequences of your admission?
Your Honor, I ask my counsel muna.
Yes, please.
nasabi ko na po yung mensahe ng sinabi ko po kanina.
So it's because mas pinipili mo na makulong kesa sa magalit at mapatay ka ng mga taong nagagalit sa'yo. Do you confirm that, Mr. Diskaya?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Okay. I wish to invite your attention to paragraph 9 of your affidavit. Mr. Diskaya, sabi mo dito, nagkaroon ng kaunting tagumpay. Kaunting tagumpay ang St. Gerard Construction, kaya minabuti naming mag-asawa na mag-expand at bumuo ng iba pang kumpanya. Can you please enlighten us, what is kaunting tagumpay to you?
Your Honor, naging umulan po yung aming kampanya, kaya po nagtayo po ang miss ko ng sarili niyang korporasyon.
Can we please convert this into quantitative terms? Magkano po ba yung kaunting tagumpay na kinita ng St. Gerard, which prompted you to incorporate additional corporations?
Your Honor, wala po akong data sa ngayon, Your Honor, pero bigyan niyo po ako ng pagkakataon para po.
But at least give us an idea, is this millions or billions?
Nagpas 100 millions naman po.
Lampas ng 100 million, pero hindi lampas ng 1 billion.
Your Honor, ano po ba yan? Revenue po o yung net profit?
Revenue.
Pag revenue po, billions po.
Billions. How many billions?
1 billion more po, Your Honor.
And 1 billion is kaunting tagumpay to you?
Kasi Your Honor, ano po yan? Revenue siya, hindi siya net profit.
Nonetheless, 1 billion is a very huge amount. And you consider that as kaunting tagumpay? Yes or no?
Your Honor, ano po ito? Parang terminology na po itong salita na ito.
I wish to invite your attention as well to paragraph 13. As sabi mo naman dito, hindi namin ginusto kailanman na mapasama sa ganitong sistema. Pero kailangan namin magpatuloy para sa pamilya at mga empleyado. Can you expound on this?
Your Honor, ayaw naman po talaga namin mapasama sa ganitong klase ng sistema. Pero siyempre po, napipilitan lang po kami magbigay sapagkat hindi po matutuloy ang project pag hindi po kami nagbigay.
When you say napipilitan lang po kami magbigay at hindi matutuloy ang project kapag hindi nagbigay, you are referring to the DPWH officials and some lawmakers you identified in your affidavit, yes or no?
Yes, Your Honor.
I see. So you want us to believe na kung wala itong mga taong pinangalanan mo, ay hindi ka magkakaroon ng mga kontrata mula sa DPWH. Is that what you wanted to say?
No, Your Honor. Kasi sumasali kami sa mga public meeting. Pag na-award na po yung project at saka nagkaroon ng notice to proceed, doon po kami hinihingan. Hindi po ma-implement ng project or matatapos kung hindi po kami magbibigay.
Yes, but you stated in your affidavit na pilitan ka lang.
Yes, Your Honor, kasi hindi po namin gusto na magbigay.
Hindi mo gustong magbigay, pero napipilitan kang magbigay sa mga pinangalanan mo dahil hindi ka magkakaroon ng hanap buhay. Tama o mali?
Your Honor, ano po, kailangan po, Your Honor, kasi kung hindi po...
Please do not change the context of your affidavit. We are educated people here. Mr. Diskaya, I just wanted to come from you. Sabi mo, napilitan ka lang. What does that mean? Hindi ko gusto ang ginagawa mo. Pero napilitan kang magbigay to be able to get a contract and have to implement after the award. Tama o mali?
Your Honor, hindi po. Na-awarded na po sa amin ng project. May notice to proceed na po. Pero,
Okay, let me correct. Awarded ng project, na pinigyan ka magbigay, pero
Gusto ko kasi
dahil
sila
kung hindi ka magbibigay, ika-cancel ang project.
yes, Your Honor, right of way problem o di kaya mutual termination po ang mangyayari.
So, it means mawawala yung hanap buhay mo kung hindi ka magsasubmit dun sa system na sinasabi mo. Tama o mali?
Hindi po matatapos ang project. Hindi po makakapisahan. Makakancel po.
So that's precisely the point. Yun yung gusto kong sabihin sa affidavit mo. Pilitan ka lang mag-submit dun sa kanila, mga taong pinangalanan mo dahil hindi ka makakaumpisa o makakatapos ng project. Did I say it right?
Yes, Your Honor.